When we deeply yearn for something, it often seems to be just beyond our grasp. This happens because our very longing creates an obstacle. Wanting something too intensely can paradoxically push it away. Consider your strong desire acting like a repellent, distancing what you crave the most. When desperation takes hold, the energy you emit isn't welcoming or serene. Instead, it's filled with urgency and fear. This urgency is not appealing, as if trying to hold onto sand by squeezing it. The tighter you grasp, the more it slips away. Similarly, when you fear missing out on what you desire, your anxiety increases, further distancing your goals. It's unsettling to understand that our method of pursuing our desires can backfire this way. However, acknowledging this pattern is the first step toward changing it. There's a principle here that might seem counterintuitive but is profoundly impactful. The less you cling to desires, the more likely you are to receive what you truly need. It's as if by releasing your hold, you open yourself up to receiving everything. When there's no frantic need for something, it often arrives with ease. This occurs because there's no resistance or desperate energy to repel it. Things not bound by intense attachment tend to flow into your life effortlessly. This phenomenon is rooted in the idea that we attract what we resonate with. If you maintain a sense of lack, that feeling will draw more scarcity into your life. Conversely, if you embrace a mindset of abundance, you'll attract more prosperity. This is why it often appears that those who already have much receive even more, while those with little might lose what they possess. By letting go of the need for specific outcomes, you align more closely with abundance, making it easier for the universe to provide. This isn't only about material wealth. It encompasses every facet of life. When desires become deep-seated needs, strong attachments form, leading to suffering. It's not the desire itself that causes pain, but the fixation on the outcome. It's possible to want something without becoming dependent on its acquisition. When you can desire while remaining unattached to the result, you're free from the pain of unmet expectations. When you're at peace with not having something, you avoid the emotional turmoil often linked with longing. This concept of detachment becomes easier to grasp when you're content with your current state. If you feel whole within yourself, additional desires become preferences rather than necessities. Our deepest needs often originate from childhood lacks. For instance, someone who didn't receive enough love as a child might grow up with a strong need for affection, seeking fulfillment from external sources that seldom provide lasting satisfaction. Relying on the outside world to fill internal voids often leads to disappointment. The universe doesn't simply grant all your wishes. Instead, it reflects who you are and amplifies what you possess. Understanding this can transform how you approach your desires, leading to a life centered not on seeking external validation, but on cultivating internal completeness. This concept can be explained through the principle of attraction based on vibrational alignment. When you inherently possess something, such as confidence, love, or wealth, you naturally attract more of it. This is because you resonate at a frequency aligned with having rather than lacking. Consider the example of relationships. A single person might struggle to find a partner due to feelings of loneliness or need. However, once they enter a relationship and embody the associated confidence and fulfillment, they often become more attractive to others. This principle applies to various aspects of life, such as wealth and fame. Those who already possess money are inclined to attract more financial opportunities because they operate from a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Similarly, individuals who receive public attention continue to attract more interest, as they are perceived as influential. Once you have something, you vibrate in harmony with having it, making it easier to attract more of the same. This underscores the importance of cultivating an inner state of abundance, confidence, and fulfillment, irrespective of external circumstances. By aligning internally with what you desire, you set the stage to attract it naturally and effortlessly. As learners in the universe's vast classroom, it's important not to become overly attached to worldly possessions or statuses. Rather, if we must attach to something, it should be to a purpose or calling, something that transcends material loss and remains with us regardless of external conditions. Worldly possessions are inherently transient. They can be lost or drift away. However, by cultivating a mindset of detachment, we protect ourselves from the pain usually associated with loss. This perspective becomes especially clear during spiritual awakenings, which often shift our focus from external achievements to internal growth. The true journey of development should be internal, nurturing our minds, souls, and spirits. By fostering these aspects, we find profound contentment within, reducing our reliance on external sources of happiness or validation. When filled with self-love and lacking desperate need for external affection, your capacity to love and connect authentically increases. You can desire love not from a place of need, but as a choice to enrich your life and the lives of others. In this state, it's often the case that the universe aligns to provide experiences that resonate with your authentic self. Reaching a point where you feel you need nothing from the world is a powerful position to be in. It is from this place of completeness that everything aligned with your true self naturally flows toward you. Ultimately, by finding this inner harmony, you empower yourself to live a life not dictated by external circumstances, but guided by an inner compass that always points toward your true north. This state of being allows you to navigate life with a sense of peace and assurance, knowing that you are enough as you are and that everything you truly need will come to you in its own time. This realization opens the door to a life filled with genuine happiness and abundance, where your desires align seamlessly with the universe's flow, creating a harmonious existence that nurtures both your spirit and soul.